All right, guys. So just when I thought that the Dave Chappelle story was eventually going to die down, okay, and that all this stuff would stop, it seems like it's not. It seems like cancel culture is really coming at Dave Chappelle's throat, right? They're coming at this man's throat. And Dave Chappelle, up until this point, has stood up against cancel culture and fought back against cancel culture. In fact, I think he says he loves being canceled, right? He's embracing the woke mob coming after him. However, it's getting to the point now where it's just downright ridiculous, right? The Netflix walkout situation with the trans employees being upset about the jokes that he made and his Netflix special, that was just silly, right? But this right here is just absolutely ridiculous. And it's really just downright stupid and ungrateful, right? Ungrateful and stupid. As Dave Chappelle's alma mater postpones fundraiser with the comedian over student backlash, right? So I want you guys to understand, the school that Dave Chappelle went to is postponing a fundraiser featuring Dave Chappelle, probably a fundraiser that can raise a whole lot of money, right? That can help these students go to this school and be successful, right? Students are backlashing over this. Now, once we read the details, guys, it's going to get even more ridiculous considering everything that Dave Chappelle has done for this school and these students. And it just goes to show you guys why I try to tell you, there's some reason why people in this society remain victims. The reason why is because they simply don't understand when certain situations advantage them and how to take advantage of certain things. They would rather whine and cry and be stooped in victimhood than to realize that, hey, you know what, maybe this dude that I'm fighting against, maybe he's actually helping me in some ways, right? Maybe he provides more positive from us than negative. So maybe we should just deal with the negative even if we don't like it, simply because the benefits outweigh the cost. But that's not how these people think whatsoever. So let's read here. A high school in Washington, D.C. has postponed a planned fundraiser with Dave Chappelle after students threatened to stage a walkout because they were uncomfortable with remarks he made about transgender people in his recent Netflix special, according to a new report. In response to student uproar, Duke Ellington School of the Arts in Georgetown, which is Chappelle's alma mater, first quietly canceled the November 23rd fundraiser to raise funds for a new theater named after the comedian, according to Political Playbook. Okay, so they were going to raise funds to fund a new theater that was going to be named after Dave Chappelle. Now, this is a school of the arts. You're getting a new theater. Who is going to benefit the most from this new theater? I'm going to take a wild guess. The students at this school are going to benefit from this new theater. Let's read here. After the newsletter first broke the news, the school sent out an email to patrons saying they had instead decided to postpone the event until April 22nd. Quote, we recognize that not everyone will accept or welcome a particular artist's point of view, product, or craft, but reject the notion that a cancel culture is a healthy or constructive means to teach our students how society should balance creative freedom with protecting the right and dignity of all its members, the school said in a statement, according to the newsletter. Okay, this is a weak statement. Because at some point, somebody has to stand up to these people that are so butthurt about what Dave Chappelle said and say, hey, listen, y'all got to understand, Dave Chappelle is paying y'all bills. You need to shut up. You need to drop your tears and appreciate the fact that this man is the reason why you have a job and this man is the reason why you at this school. Now, we want to get this new theater built so y'all can, practice theater or whatever you do, right? Drama, the arts, okay? If you want to do that, then you need to shut up and let us raise some money with Dave Chappelle because it's going to benefit you guys. Otherwise, y'all ain't raising no money for us. You ain't benefiting the school. So unless you going to raise, probably millions of dollars that Dave Chappelle can raise easily, unless you going to raise that amount of money, then you need to pipe down, right? That's what the school needs to be saying. That's what people got to start telling people. Same way Netflix should have told their employees. Look, Dave Chappelle Netflix special is literally the reason why you guys have jobs, right? He pays the bills. So unless y'all can start paying some bills, you can come up with some better ideas or some shows, then, again, pipe down, right? Kick rocks. Be quiet. Because you really are working against yourself. But let's read more here. The event was up in the air after two students told the newsletter that their peers had a heated debate with faculty after they were told they would have to help put together an exhibition to honor the comedian on the same day as the fundraiser. The students said they were uncomfortable supporting Chappelle because many of their classmates identify as LGBTQ. Plus, in his new Netflix special, The Closer, the comedian compares being transgender to wearing blackface, says gender is a fact, and says that he's a member of Team TERF, meaning trans exclusionary radical feminist. Despite invitations for the event having already been sent to multiple patrons, the school first reportedly elected to cancel the fundraiser, shirking Chappelle, who has given back to his alma mater in a number of ways over the years. He donated $100,000 to the school, gave it one of his Emmy Awards in 2017, delivered a commencement address, held a master class for students, and regularly visited campus with other notable celebrities, including Bradley Cooper and Chris Tucker, the report says. Wait, so okay, hold on. Dave Chappelle, he's donated $100,000 to the school. He gave them one of his Emmy Awards. He delivered a commencement address. He held a class for the school. He brought celebrities and other talent to the school. Exposed a network, his network to these students. Has given them everything and more that they could want. But yet you have students on this campus that are like, oh no, we're uncomfortable participating in raising money for Dave Chappelle because he said some jokes. Again, this is why certain people stay victims, and this is why other people know how to take advantage of resources when it's put out in front of them, right? This is a prime example of cutting off your nose to spite your face. Meanwhile, amid the uproar last month, Chappelle said he is not bending to anybody's demands to the transgender community. I'm more willing to give you an audience, Chappelle said while performing last month, but you will not summon me. He added that those in the transgender community who meet with him must watch his special from beginning to end, and he must choose the time and place of the meeting. He added that those who choose to meet with him must admit that Hannah Gatsby, a left-wing lesbian who makes her politics a part of her act, is, quote, unquote, not funny. All right, so, yeah, I mean, what more is there to say, man? You know, like I said, I think at this point, these institutions, schools, companies, you got to start standing up, man. Y'all got to grow a backbone on this stuff, man. You got to tell these people, like, look, bro, like, you either accept the fact that Dave Chappelle is benefiting you, right? Or you be quiet. But if you complain and you walk out and you do all this other stuff, we're not going to tolerate it. Because quite honestly, it's not in the best interest of the company and it's not in the best interest of the school in this situation. And if they really want to play hardball, Dave Chappelle, he should just start reacting to these people and saying, you know what, listen, I'm just not going to donate money for you anymore. Right? I'm not going to help you raise any money. Matter of fact, give me my Emmy back. Right? Give me my Emmy back. Give it back. Why should I help you if these students are going to work against me and try to cancel me? And if the school is going to tolerate that and not say anything about it, not stand up against it, again, why should you help the school? Right? Those of us who don't support cancel culture need to all come together and have our own thing. Right? And let those who do support cancel culture, let them have their own thing. But we can't support cancel culture by continuing to bend the knee to cancel culture, right? And this school is bending the knee by pushing back the fundraiser, initially canceling and then pushing it back. You're bending the knee. You're telling them that they have control. They have the power. That's what you're doing. So Dave Chappelle continuing to send money to them, celebrities, giving his access to his network, all this stuff, he should just stop doing it. Because essentially at that point, he's supporting the cancel culture against himself. And that's when things will start to change, right? When we really start to say, you know what, we're just not doing business with these people anymore, right? We have no tolerance for this type of stuff. That's when things will change. But let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.